My name is Jamel Green. I'm the business office manager here at the Pearl Watkins Center. I enjoy coming in, bringing the energy. I'm full of life every day, despite the tragedy that I've had in my life lately.
Jamel has had an incredibly difficult year. Started last year with the loss of his sister, followed by the loss of his mom. He subsequently was taking care of his special needs brother and his dad, who had a recent diagnosis of dementia. He lost his dad shortly after losing his mom as well. So he had 3 major losses within 12 months of each other, and he never missed a beat. He's kind of been a hero for all of us, so now we're trying to stand up with our capes on and be supportive of him.
He's willing to share things from his personal life, too, that he's going through that shows that he relates to the families of the residents here. And that's, a comfort. I consider him a friend as well. And we've only been here for a year, so I think that says a lot.
But I come to work every day knowing that although I'm going through something, I know other family members here, along with their loved ones, are going through similar issues that I have. And it just makes me feel good that I can talk to them about it. But I feel like if I can help them through something, I feel like it's building me to become stronger and deal with myself.
His door is always open. If I have a question, he pretty much will drop whatever he's doing.
Jamel has a special bond with the residents. He's a very well-known face. We're an all-memory care community, and that really doesn't seem to matter when he's around.
There's people here that because they lost their memory, doesn't mean that we can't keep what they have done alive. And I think that's what motivates me a lot.
Well, my name is Roderick McNeil. I'm the food and beverage director. I like to cook. When I'm cooking, I like a challenge. Some people don't like certain things, and I kind of try to make sure I can make everybody happy.
Here at the retreat, the residents, they love Rod. I'm constantly getting cards for Rod, telling me what a great asset he is here.
I have had lots of problems, and Rod is always there to help me to take care of everything I need. He's the very first person I call on.
He loves to play poker with the residents. They love him playing poker with them.
They like to laugh and joke, so I think I make the game a little funner. Sometimes people don't want to do anything. They see I'm there, they'll come.
He's always happy. And when somebody's happy to you, then that makes you happy. I'm a finicky eater, and he is very accommodating to me with foods that I like.
When he needs to show off as a chef, he can do that admirably. I know he could probably go anywhere he wants to go in this city and be welcomed as a chef. But I don't want him to go. I want him right here.
My name is Gina Rutherford. I'm the Program and Outreach Director here at the Bungalows at Jonesboro. The environment here is happy and joyful. The residents just make you feel good about yourself, and I like the opportunity to do things that provide joy and fun for them in their lives. So
I had a previous pod that came back from the Dollar Tree one day, and she said, "Sheila, I met this perfect lady. Can she please come to work here? She's so awesome. Can I hire her part-time?" And I said, "Well, we don't have any positions." And she was like, "Well, she'll volunteer."
When Gina started working for us part-time, that programming and outreach came to me and she said, listen, Gina's phenomenal. The residents love her. There's a nursing position open. Gina needs my job. She'll do it better than me.
I'm gonna cry. This is hard. These are the people that take care of you. And so when you are faced with a situation, find care for them. You want it to be the best, and this has been the best. And Gina was one of the first people I met when I toured this facility, and just her support and encouragement and love, I knew that this was the right place.
When I first came here, she just made you feel welcome and a part of everything.
The first day I was here, she's down there knocking on the door to get me to come to devotion.
I was probably 90% blind. Her calendar of events means nothing to me because I cannot read it. So, but she'll come to my room, knock on the door, Earl, we got devotion. Or Earl, we got this, or whatever we got going on. Gina goes way, way beyond what would be described as her task at hand.
There's a Bible verse that says, a merry heart is like a medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. And so I just try to instill joy in these halls, in this community. Being happy is so much better for your heart and your mind than being in a depressed state. And so that's what I strive for.
My name is Jamel Grant. My role here, I'm a lead server in the dining room. My mom was a CNA growing up, so growing up around seniors, I kind of gravitate towards them. I feel like I have an old soul, so I can, have great conversations with them, putting smiles on the residents' faces. That's what I love best about working here. Hearing their jokes, hearing their stories, all that good stuff. I touch everybody in a different way. I can connect with everyone on different levels. I've worked with so many different people in my life that I've learned to deal with people individually and not collectively.
He's the go-to guy. Everybody goes to Jamel. To come in every day and always be in a nice mood. I mean, isn't it all? You have those days where you're like, okay, he's always, it's just consistent. And I think that's why the residents love him so much.
Well, I think he's always friendly. He's been a great help in the dining room. I don't know what we would do without him. He keeps things moving, does a good job, and he's always pleasant. Well, we were having dinner, having a good time, and I can't remember. It happened so quickly that I tried to breathe and couldn't. The food hadn't gone down and wouldn't come up. So it was frightening.
I got her up out of her chair. I just found like the top part of her pants and just started, going at it. It was like maybe like 2 seconds, but it felt like 30 minutes to an hour, it just felt like forever, but eventually it just came out. I let her spit it in my hand, asked if she was okay. These are like my grandparents. I can't let anything happen to them, I don't want them being mistreated. I don't want them, not being taken care of properly, If I could, do anything for them, I would.
When it gets really stressful and crazy, he is still consistent, kind, goes the extra mile. He is such a sweetheart. We need more Jamels in the world.
The Phoenix is a wonderful place. Like the mental fortitude, the patience, the willingness to roll your sleeves up and help somebody, I think is a wonderful thing about the Phoenix and the amount of people that work to make it a better place.
One day we had the big snowstorm. Eric was one of the first ones to go home and get his clothes to stay here with the residents. He was more than willing to stay 24 hours, never even questioned it. So when Eric is on shift, you just notice the environment is a lot more positive.
Eric is the most outgoing, trustworthy person I know in this job. Eric is the one we call on for everything, whether it's fixing the TV, whether it's something I can't carry, Eric is the one to call.
He's helped keep me sane during this difficult time in my life. My husband and I were married 63 years. He never went to the doctor. He was never sick. And then suddenly, his mind went. And I had to get used to an entirely different person. And every time I would be crying and Eric would come and he'd take me out of the room and talk to me and try to explain what level we were at with my husband's disease. And he always made me feel better. You couldn't reason with my husband. He was going through one of those phases. But he wound up saying that Eric is a really good guy. And if my husband said he was a good guy, he's a good guy. Because Fred had high standards.
So if there's one thing that I know that can make or break a community such as this is the attitude of the workers in it. So if you don't come in with a good attitude, a smile on your face, an energetic bounce in your step to show, I want to be here, I want to help you, you are not a burden to what I am doing. And it takes, in my opinion, someone that's very passionate and patient with the job in order to get that job done right.
My name is Stacy Pennington, and I'm a med tech and an RA, and just whatever we have to have done person.
You know, when residents come into the community, they are apprehensive, right? So Stacy introduces herself to each and every resident that comes in here. She gets to know them. She gets to know their personal needs. She gets to know their wants. She wants them to know that we're not just an assisted living, we're a family, and we work together as a team.
What I love about my job is my residents. Interacting with my residents on a daily basis and getting to put a smile on their face and make them feel great about themselves. If we're having a bad day, we turn it into a good day.
Stacy is passionate about her work. She makes everybody here feel special.
My mother did not want to come to assisted living at all. She met Stacy and it just kind of changed. I'd met this minister's wife, very, very formal and all that, and Stacy got her to relax. The last 3 years, she used to play bingo up here. She actually would attend some activities. She wouldn't have done that for anyone, but Stacy could get her to relax. When my mom was passing, Stacy took time out from her day off and came and sat with us, sat with my mom.
It means a lot to me to be able to make them have a better day.
I lost my dad about a month ago. It was pretty rough, pretty hard, and it like it is for everybody. And one morning she come in and she had brought 2 personalized pillows in, some banners. I mean, one with my mother, one with my father. I didn't even know what to say other than thank you. You know, this is not something just your average employee would do.
Even when I've been offered other jobs, I stay because my family. Because you don't leave your family. You look after them.